Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. This time we're going to do Never Far From the Queen. This is the Temple of Woedica. I believe you can get here from another way, but I'm going from Copper Lane District. Now, if you picked up the Woedica hood earlier, it's got a mask on it. Put it on your main character. that's funny. That is so funny. Well, if I wasn't godlike,
all right then.
There's another option. Just don't worry. In front of you looms a ghostly hollow image of the man who present at your awakening. He casts a pale, sickly light in the dank corridor as he regards you.
You are from Catacombs, my boy.
Only recently.
A remarkable city. Truly one of the most impressive we have encountered outside of our own. Many exceptional people who have joined our cause come from Catacombs. What made you decide to join our order?
Honestly, not sure, because I don't know what the heck you guys are doing.
As long as you are assured in your faith, the rest is not so important. Are you ready to take the oath? To spread the word of the gods to the lost and heathen?
I am, I guess. Don't have much choice. Alright. There's absolutely... I believe that's the other entrance. Alright, when you come here, if you have high enough intellect or resolve, or you can bribe him, you can get through. Or you can just attack. These guys are pretty much protecting the area. Only those of the Latin key are welcome. So let's do intellect. Alright, go on. Don't ask questions. He tells you. Now we can go forward. Do not go down. But loot this stuff. Get some money. Loot this. Get some crafting materials. Loot here. Bonus to mechanics, very helpful. Loot the bookshelf. This has already been read. Unlock this.
A simple test. That's settled.
And loot this. Now, speak to this guy, the initiate.
Well met, friend.
It's very important that you speak to him, or the quests will not be as interesting. By the flame, you startled me. Where's your mask? Tell him, number one. Well, don't let anyone inside see you without it. They're keen on anonymity. Tell me about the meeting. This must be your first time. The Acolyte communicates with each of us individually to hear our progress at old tasks and to assign us new ones. It's a unique process. She's a cipher, so she can speak to you without words. Fascinating until you realize she could probably read your thoughts just as easy. What do you know about the task? Only what I absolutely need to. Alright, Neo. Matrix humor. We protect the secrets of the gods, so discretion is essential. We receive our instructions from the Acolyte so discretion is essential, but I just witnessed the guy without his mask on. So I don't understand that. Anyways. We receive the instructions from the Acolyte just as she receives hers from someone else, and so on. Right up to the Grandmaster. Our role is to obey, knowing as little about our overall plan and each other as possible. Tell me about the secrets. You shouldn't even be asking. Whatever they are, they're secrets for some reason. Our job is to guard them, not to know them. Okay. How can you be confident you're doing the right thing and you know so little? That's easy. Light and key has been around for ages by the blessing of the gods. You only have to look around to see the perils of trying to usurp divine power. Killing a god in Satan's war has cursed us all, and the heresy of animacy only worsened matters. Try to replace a soul, and you'll inevitably end up a monster. It's a warning. They sing there are some powers we just shouldn't have. I see. We've been trusted with important work. It's an honor, but it's not without challenges. You need something else. What are you doing here? I've been practicing passphrases. This is very important. Very, very important. I've been practicing passphrases. I know them backwards and forwards, so I get nervous every time I think about repeating them to the acolyte. You can practice on me. I'm not going to read these because you'll get to choose them in dialogue, and only will you be able to choose them in dialogue after you have this conversation. You don't have to remember them. You'll automatically do it. Sounds like you got it. Oh, I do. I think it's just going to practice a few more times before my meeting. Goodbye. Come down here. Loot this. Very handy. Binding copper. Been needing that for some enchanting. Follow the path. Aloth's gonna freak out. Aloth falters and brings his hand to his forehead. He staggers a step forward, coughing and sputtering.
Back, ye clod! Those hooded fiends are nigh to be trusted.
Aloth, it's not the best time for that. It's not. I'm fine. This probably isn't the best place to linger anyhow. Alright. Do this. Get a whole bunch of copper. Come up. Save. Wait. Retreat from the door. Okay. Oh, that kind of scared me. I thought I screwed up. Huh. I want to save. Dumb crap's always happening. Anyways, go towards the door. Put on your hood and mask, because if you don't, they're going to attack you as soon as you enter. Go alone. Several shrouded figures are lined up across the hooded woman. The figure at the head of the lines approaches her, and the woman places her outstretched hand on the stranger's forehead. They stand in silent communion as you look on. A few moments later, the stranger steps aside and resumes the place in a circle around the statue. Woman seems... Anyways. She seems awful small to be godlike, but anyways. The woman turns towards you. She does a double take at your ill-fitting hood. You're late, attendant.
I've been waiting on your reports. Quickly now. State your name and purpose.
Mutter indistinctly. Alright, so this is a new option.
What company
Because
do
we
you
had the
serve?
conversation otherwise. Oh, with the other guy.
Tell me of your labors. How do we know your purpose?
Just choose option 1.
And how is your oath guarded? Welcome, attendant. Tell me of your exploits. Does he wait still?
Yes he
Did
does.
they arrive?
No.
Your information shall be relayed.
Kind of went through that a
Now,
little
for
fast.
your next task.
Let me let you read through it. Yet at the house of misery and madness, something within rotten corridors sits a man, his hair matted with his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. The acolytes quit. Does he wait? Next question, or next statement, whatever. The acolyte's vision takes you out on a Defiance Bay into town in the wilderness with a windmill. A signpost on the path that reads Dryford. Several figures hooded together, settled in cloaks and hoods. An image runs suddenly and looms in your mind. Two skeletal effigies flank a cleft in a mountainside. Did they arrive? No. Your information shall be relayed. The next task for you. The ruin faded from your mind. The runes faded from your mind in the place of Palapins in the neighborhood run down estates of cobbled around the cemetery and the ancient tower. Savages shake prowl in the street and the tower. A man hunches over a strange mechanism. You can't see him clearly, but there's something unnatural about him.
Stop him. And above all, don't let him meet her.
The acolyte shows you to the door at the base of the tower. A seemingly impenetrable slab of stone and copper, but she shows you an inevitable split between perfectly matched halves, and you understand the copper veins convert to command into action. The commands come to your mind, surprisingly familiar about it. You know how to open the door. I shall. Gain a crap ton of experience. What is this place? It's the remains of a temple of Woedica. Who are you? She's the acolyte. Remind me of the tower. Just pretty much just said that. Don't gonna do that. Show me the prisoner. In your mind, you see a building magnificent with trestles and tiles. Okay, the pristine boulevard. The wealthy and learned stroll in and out, trading knowledge and coin. Yet it houses mystery and madness. Somewhere within the rotten core sits a man, his hair matted, but his eyes alert. He watches and waits, a prisoner by choice. Farewell. Okay, surprisingly, we can come in here now. Speak to her again, it's not gonna matter. So there's the secret entrance. It opens that. You can loot this. Very nice for ranger. You can also get this fine wand. And we get 3 new quests. Never Far from the Queen is complete. What we get through the Death Gate. Travel to Direfoot Village, Undying Heritage, and Man Who Waits. So that's going to conclude this episode. Thanks for watching.